Good afternoon, everyone. In this video, I'll be doing a correction to the assignment given to my student on data analysis, basic Excel tips. On my screen here, you can virtually see my assignment, the question on the right hand side, while the table on the left hand side. And question number one says, extend column A to fit in business expenses by month. So, on my left hand side, you can see column A. A column is always what? A vertical line. While a row is also known as record is also located on an horizontal line. So A is a column. This is what they call column A. This is what they call column B, column C, and column D. Why this is row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. Likewise, if you want to know the name of your cell, once you highlight on any cell, move your mouse to the edge of this place of your Microsoft worksheet. You can see the name of your cell here named as D11. If I highlight any cell, you will come back here to this place, you will see the name of your cell, which is H19. So that's how to locate the name of your cell. So right now we want to extend column A to fit in business expenses by month. So what you do, you go to what? Go to where your column A is, move your arrow to the edge of the column A, then double click on it. Then all of a sudden you see that what? Your column A now fits in with all the text in the what? In the column. So that's the solution to question number one. Then question number two says calculate all total cost expenses by month. So all total cost expenses by month. So every month has its own what? Expenses. So what you are going to do is what? You on the cell on column A, in column A, after plant and machinery, you input what? Total expenses what? By month. Expenses by month. Anyhow you want to do it. Total expenses total expenses by month. So that's what you're going to do. So this is then on January. We want to find on for January column. We want to locate our expenses. So our expenses means we are going to what? Calculate all our expenses throughout the whole January, from fuel, transportation, electricity, insurance, furniture, plant and machinery, and so on and so forth. So all you have to do is there's an easy keyboard shortcut that you can use for this, and you can also use the manual aspect. So all you just have to do, locate your keyboard, press your alt button, and where you can locate your plus sign on your keyboard. Your plus sign is always close to your numeric buttons at the top screen of your laptop or your desktop. So you press it. You can see to brought out the formula, you click enter. So you do the same thing for January and for February, alt and plus, click enter. So there's another method you can use for this. You can just go to match on an empty cell under match, type equals to sum, press your tap button, then highlight the cell under match, that's 600, then put your hand on shift, drag your arrow, move your arrow button down, 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 then click enter. So that's it. Then if you want to use this method, you can also use this method. Then another quicker way of doing it is what? Move to the cell. So what you are going to do, you are going to copy this formula now, then you duplicate the formula in order to generate the same result. So I like to drag it down all through, then release your hand. So congratulations, you find the total cost for what? Total cost expenses for the month from January to what? To June. So the next question says, number four says, three says input border lines around the table. So how to want to input border lines in our table? So highlight your table. You can see me clearly here. Highlight your table, put your hand on shift, drag your arrow button on your keyboard, then to cover up the table. Then go to home. So you want to insert border lines. Under here you can see your border lines listed here. You click all border. See all border here. So congratulations, we've attempted question number three. Question number 4 say format all digital currency. So we want to format all our numeric value into currency. Since we are dealing with money, fuel is everything is in money. So we want to format it to a currency that of our choice, either dollar, naira, pounds, and so. So what you do is you highlight those cells where there are numeric digits. Once you highlight the cell, then you go to home. Under home, you can see general. Click on general, you can see currency, highlight currency. So you can see that different way of doing it. So you have to expand my column here. So you can see I selected dollar. Okay, I use dollar instead of naira or pounds or euro. So if you want to change it, you can also change it. If you don't like dollar, it's very simple as ABC. All you just have to do is to go to your currency, go to under currency, under general, you see a drop down list. You can see more numbers format. Click on more number format. You see another dialog box will pop up on your screen. You see currency, locate currency. Under currency, you can see symbols. See the symbol for dollar. So you are looking for naira. I want to use naira this time around. So we scroll down and we look for naira. You see naira Igbo. Click on it and you click OK. Automatically it will be applicable. This is naira for you. So question number 6. 5 says use formula to calculate the total cost. So we want to use the formula to calculate the total cost. The one we derived, the first formula we did was to derive our expenses by month. Now the formula we are going to use this time around is to derive our total cost for all the whole month. So what you do here, at my right hand side, you locate the cell, your column H, and you type what total cost, total cost, total cost. So you okay, total cost. So what you do is you have different way of generating our formula. You can use keyboard shortcut, or you can also use manual formula typing by typing your formula with your hand. So the first thing we do is, so we are looking for the total cost, means we are using addition. So what to do is to click Alt and what and plus sign, then click enter. Automatically it will add up all the formula. This is another way of doing it. Then the second method that you can use to solve this problem is to use your keyboard, type equals to sum tab, then highlight from the cell January under transport all through to what, June, and you click enter. Then that's the second method. Then the third method is to copy the formula we used and what duplicate the formula and apply the formula to the rest of the cells, empty cells. So highlight the cell, drag your mouse to the edge, bottom edge, right bottom edge, then put your mouse on, hold your left mouse button, then drag it all through down. Congratulations, you successfully calculated the total cost for that what for the then the question number 6 is use a formula to calculate what average. Use a formula to calculate average cost. I know the meaning of average cost. Average cost means half average. So for calculate the average, you highlight on the empty cell here. I want to look for the average. Then you type what average cost. Average cost. Okay, you can see your average cost here. So this is average cost. So average cost. So to get our average cost will now be what? Total cost divided by the total number of what? Total number of months, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5, right? So January, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So total cost will now be what? Summation divided by what? 6. Divided by 6. So you come here, you now highlight the cell equals what? Equals this cell divided by what? 6. Divided by 6. Although if you don't want it like this, there are different ways of doing it. click enter. You can see we calculate the average. 6, so that's 6. So that's 6. So you click enter. So you see the same thing here. So to duplicate the formula, you just have to highlight on the cell here and drag it all through down. You can see it here. So to be sure of what we did, you can also use your calculator, calculate everything. See this is the total cost. Then there's a mistake in this question. There's a decimal point, which we don't need the decimal point. We only need the numeric, the whole number. So for us to remove decimal point here, all we have to do is to what? Highlight on the whole cell and remove the decimal point. So let's go to the next question. Let's apply the same formula for this one. Average, okay. So this next question says what? Use the formula to calculate, change the alignment in column D to right. See column D here. This is what they call column. Column D. We want to change the alignment. Under alignment, you should change it to what? To right. From the question number 7. So this is a under home. You see alignment here where my mouse is moving now. You can see alignment left, middle, and right. So they say that we should move it to the right. So you click what? Right. So congratulations, we've aligned it to the right. So the next question says calculate the quarterly cost Q1 and Q2. So our quarterly cost Q1 and Q2 is what we want to calculate now. So we said what? Quarterly cost Q1. So our Q1 is equals to what? This is our Q1 here. Our Q1, okay, which is here, which is here. So this is our Q1 equals to what? Equals to summation of January to March. So that's the summation. So we have to equals to what? Sum January, which is this one. Total of January is January, which is from this cell. January January to March. Then I light on your shift to March. Then you click enter. So that's our Q1. Then our Q2 also says what? Q2. So our Q2 is what? Our Q2. Let's put this one in the center. Put this one in the center. Let's put this one. So you add up this cell. So generating the formula for it equals enter your tab, highlight from what? Total cost of March by month, which is April, May, June. Then drag it all through. Then click enter. Don't forget to close your bracket. Click enter. So our Q1 and our Q2 has been derived. So the next question says save the file document, save the file to document folder. So we want to save this our work under what document folder. So what you do is you go to file, save as, then we go to see under documents. We locate documents here. So all you just have to do is to go to PC. You go to your PC, see your PC, click on PC, then you locate, you can see your PC now. You locate document, see your document. Let's locate a file under the document I want to save our work. So me, I prefer I'll use Konami, which is football. This one talks about football, okay, pro evolution soccer. So I'll save my work as what? What did they say we should save our work as initially? Let's go to the question. You say if you save no landscape Q1, save the file to document folder. Okay, we are not giving a specific name. We're not giving a specific name, so that's what we just do. Since we're not giving a specific name, we have to look for a name that will give it. So locate documents. Under documents, locate Konami, which is this one. So we name it business expenses. Business expenses. So voila, yeah, we saved our work. Congratulations, we've done that one. Then the next question says change the page orientation to landscape. The page orientation to landscape. So this is our page. We can see under page orientation where we can locate page orientation is under page layout. So you can see orientation you under my page layout tab. There are some sub tab then you locate what landscape. See portrait here, it's in portrait. So we change it what to landscape. Automatically it's already in landscape now. Then the next question says question number 11. Fit the work table into a single page for printout. For printout. So we are asked to select a particular page area for our printout. So that's what we are going to do. So we so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to okay. I see that we have too much space here. We have too much space here. So I have to reduce the space. Okay. Let me see. I got this one. Control X. Control V. So first of all, let me reduce the decimal point here. Decimal point is causing a lot of space. So to remove decimal point, you go to your home page, then you remove the decimal point. Remove the decimal point and put it a whole number. So you have an whole number here. Likewise, the same thing here. I like the cell. Then go to home, remove the whole number. I like this cell also. Go to your home page. You can see under currency, under numbers, you can see decimal point here. Decrease decimal. So click on it to remove the decimal. So the next thing, we want to select our page area, print page area where we are going to print. So I come here, I click insert. Okay, good and fine. I come here. Um, so our print area. So I'll come here also. I'll click insert. Good and fine. I'll click another insert also. Insert. Okay, that's very good. So this I want to select our page area. I'll go to page area of page print. I'll set a print area. So I'll highlight where I want to print. I'll highlight the cell from here like this. This is where I want to print out. So I've aligned the place. Good and fine. Okay. Insert. Okay. Insert. Please pay attention to this video. I'm not repeating myself again. So this is the solution to the assignment or correction to the assignment given to you. So I'll go to my print area on my dash on my tab screen. Then locate orientation of print area. Then set a print area. So automatically I've set my what print area. So if I go to file and I go to print, automatically it will show me my print area because we have highlighted this particular place on the screen before. So this is now my what print area. So thank you very much. So let's go back. Do so I have to include this one in a table because it's part of my work. So I'll go to home, I'll go to border lines, I'll select all border. Thank you very much. So the next question says question number it says fit the workflow to a printout area. Please center your table header values. Center your table header value. So I want to center my table header value. What is my table header? My table header, for every of my table has an header. So this is a table. This is my table. Each of the column has its own header. So we want to center it. So you alight on it. Then go to home. Then you click. This is left. This is middle. This is right. So you click center. You center it. So everything moves to the center. Then apart from that, so apart from that, which other one? This one too. This one has already been centered already because when you alight on this cell and all three here, so you click center. Okay, it's already centered already. Then says the next question says spell check the document. To spell check our document, so go to view or review. Let's go to review. You now say spell check. So to spell check everything, you can see your spell check. You can see all the errors about this center, suggestion, and everything. United Kingdom, change all. Out of dictionary, ignore all, and everything. So what you do is center. We autocorrect. 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 So once you are done with your autocorrect, do you want to continue checking the beginning of the sheet? So autocorrect. So you autocorrect everything. So you can see spell check complete. We are good to go. Click OK. So that means that auto have what spell check my error. So what I do, I move to the next one. So say add a new worksheet. Spell check the document, rename sheet one and call it business expenses, which I have done already. My sheet one, this is my sheet one. Say I should rename my sheet one and call it business expenses. So what I do is I light on it. The different way you can do, you can light on it and start typing. Good evening. Yes, sir. Business expenses, business expenses. You click enter. Or another way you can do is by right clicking on it. You see a small dialog box, you click rename and also that's it. Then the next one you're going to do is what? Renew your sheet and then add a new worksheet. So for those that don't know how to add a new worksheet in your present Excel work environment, so how to add a new worksheet is very simple. So you can see on at the bottom of your Excel work environment or worksheet, you can see a plus sign here. This means plus means to add, while minus means to subtract. So add means to add more worksheets. So once you click on it, automatically it will add what worksheet. So it's as simple as that. So you can see another worksheet has been added, and the worksheet is what empty. So then the next thing we are supposed to do is the next thing we are supposed to do, question number. So we've added a new worksheet, and then we see if you add a new worksheet, then create a column chart showing expenses for the first quarter value. So we want to create a chart now. This one is telling us to create a chart for the first quarter. And mind you, people, don't forget that our first quarter is from what January to March. So we want to create a quarter. We want to create a chart for it. So what we do is we alight on the cells and want to create a chart for. If possible, you can actually include your expenses or you can leave it. So you had it. So February to March. So you go to your home. under home. Sorry. So I'm trying to add the chart. So go to insert. We'll locate a chart that will be suitable for this our work. So you can see here we have three in one chart, which is very good. Or you can choose this one. So anyone you prefer, you can choose this one, or you can choose this one, or you can choose this one. So it depends on what you want. So what mind you, when you see the blue sign, that means January. You see the other sign, that means February, and you see the other sign, that means March. So most of you will prefer this one. So everything is 100%. So you can see it here now. Which one is more? Which one is more? So so this is the chart. Chart has been plotted. So to format this chart to make it looks more professional, you go to this plus sign, then you remove uncheck grid lines, uncheck grid lines to make your work looks. Then I think that's what we can do temporarily for now. Then drag your work down. So we'll automatically plot the chart for what for. So yeah, you can see fuel, you can see other things there. So you can see fuel, you can see transport, you can see. Then the next thing remaining is we plot the chart. Then you say change the weight of the column of the image. We should change the weight. So the width of the image of the chart. Okay, to change the weight, you can just click on the chart or click on all the charts as a whole. Then you right click and say you can see here, you can see different style and everything. So you can see different type of charts you use. So I think the weight I'm using here is still okay. I don't need to change anything here. But if you want to change the weight, in case you're not interested with the present weight, you can also change it. First of all, you can to adjust the weight of your chart. You right click on your chart, then you go to format data series. You click format data series, then you slide down. You can see the weight here. To adjust the weight, our gap weight is what 150. 150, so it is 150 before, because they say we should adjust the weight, you can increase it or reduce it. So 150, you can see when I'm increasing it, the chart is what changing. So that means that see currently now the chart is changing. So I'm not really impressed with what I'm seeing here, so I have to return it back to the usual spot where it was before. So everything is in 150. So I go back to 150 where it was before. It's okay 150. It's okay 150. So 150 is okay. So the next thing says bold all headers and change bold all headings and change the heading font to 12. So remember our table has an heading, both column A, column B, everything has an heading. So we have the expenses header January. So what we do is so we should bold everything. So you highlight all your heading, all your header, highlight everything, and once you highlight everything, you come to your you come to home. You can see bold here, you click on it. You can see to make something bold is to make it thicker. So you can see it, we bold our header. Then this one too we need to bold it because also our header. So we make it bold. Okay, and adjust the font size to 12. Our font size to 12. Then here too adjust it to 12. Our font size to 12. Here it's already in 12 already, so we leave it that way. Then the next question, I almost done. Just hold on. So the next question says, then merge and center the table heading, business expenses. So merge and center. For example, I come here, our table heading, which is here. So our table heading, business expenses table. So they say we should merge and center it. So you can see here, there are lines here. So You are light on the cell, so you want to merge and center. I want to teach you how to merge and center. So you go to home. Under home, you can see merge here. See a drop down list. You can see merge across, merge and center, merge cell. So merge and center, that was the associate. If you click merge and center, automatically to merge and center it. So congratulations, we've attempted that question. Then the next thing is what? The next thing is what? Forecast least cost for the third quarter. So we are given the first quarter and the second quarter, so, but we are not given the third quarter. So for us to derive the third quarter, we derive the third quarter from what? From our first quarter and our second quarter. And how to derive it is what? We should add our what? To derive our third quarter is what? Is by adding first quarter, second quarter divided by 2. So that's how we get it. So the next thing you do is what? We add our first quarter and our second quarter. So to derive our third quarter, to derive our third quarter, I say the formula is very simple and straightforward. You say Q1, 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 or you can say equals Q1 equals Q1 plus Q2, Q2, Q2 divided by divided by divided by 2. So that's the formula for this. Congratulations, we derived formula for our Q1 and Q2. So we found a typo formula, try to correct it to Q1. So this is the formula Q1 and Q2. Q1 and Q2. So that's the formula. Okay, let's remove this equals to Q1 and Q2. So this is the formula now. For us to use this formula, so what to do is equals to Q1, open your bracket, Q1 plus Q2, Q2, close your bracket, divided by what? 2, Q2, Q2. Whereby your Q1 is this, your Q2 is this, and click enter. So our Q3, our third quarter, Control C, Control V. Our third quarter is what? 10,003 naira. So thank you very much for being patient from the beginning of this video to the ending. I've simply done the correction for this assignment, and I hope you all students follow the same footstep and procedure that I use. See you in my next class. Like, subscribe, and follow my for more videos and more tips. Goodbye.